everyone, welcome back to another video. I know it has been a little bit since I've posted, and if you didn't see my community post, it is because we had little baby Wacey and we are absolutely loving him. He is just so sweet and he just is the perfect addition to our little family, and he is sitting next to me, so you might hear some little baby sounds in the background of this video, but I did still want to get this video up. This was when I was about 38 weeks pregnant, a little bit over, and I just really wanted to give the house a really good, thorough, deep clean before the baby got here, because I knew I just wasn't going to be able to just do all the deep cleaning, and I just wanted the baby to come home to a nice clean place. We didn't feel overwhelmed, and I'm so glad there's a motorcycle in the background, of course, but I'm so glad that I took the time to deep clean, because it made the world of a difference when we came home, and it has just been a lot easier to maintain. So we're starting out today in me and my husband's bedroom, and I wanted to get the bed made, and I wanted to dust the blinds. They had gotten really bad, and then I also wanted to clean all the windows. I really need to get one of those Swiffers for these blinds, so hopefully soon I can get those because it will make it a lot easier. I needed to clean this mirror, and then I feel like just sometimes when you start cleaning, you just keep going, and I did things that I didn't anticipate on doing, like cleaning all of the walls and all of that, but I'm so glad that I took the time to do all of that, and I'm excited now after having the baby that I can work on all of the projects that I've been wanting to, like decorating and making everything feel super homey. And I've already honestly started tackling some projects that I've just been dying to, and I was like, I'm just waiting until after the baby, so I've started working on them. Nothing is complete. I'm still newly postpartum. He's officially 2 weeks old, so we're just starting to get the swing of things, but we are absolutely loving it. So we're just gonna go ahead and clean these windows, and then clean the doors and walls, and give the room an overall good vacuum. But thank you guys all so much for being here. I hope you get tons of cleaning motivation, and know that this took me so long because I was very, very pregnant, and after actually cleaning on this day, I was like, am I gonna go into labor? Did I end up overdoing it? But he stayed in there for a few more days, and he did end up going into labor on his own at like 39 in one day on a Sunday. I was going to get induced that next Wednesday, the 27th, I believe, but instead he came on the 25th, and we are so glad that we did get a couple of extra days with him. And I also just wanted to mention that I somehow switched a setting on my camera, and I didn't know, and it already started. It was like halfway through cleaning the bedroom, but it like tries to auto focus, and so the lens, you can see it going in and out. I apologize, I did not realize it was doing that, and I actually started filming another video after the baby has gotten here, and I hadn't started editing like far enough into the video to actually know what was happening, and so I apologize that some of these clips are going to be kind of blurry, and it's going to be going in and out of focus, and then my next video will probably be like that too, because I didn't realize it until I started fully editing this video. So hopefully I can get that setting figured out, because that's just annoying to watch that. I might just have to like reset my whole camera from all of its settings. We'll see exactly. But I also am just vacuuming all of the edges. I just kept cleaning, and I was like, okay, I've spent so long on this like bedroom, I need to move on. But I'm so glad that I took the time to do this. moving on into our little hallway, I wanted to make sure I gave that a good wipe down all of like the cupboards and the walls, and then gave it a good vacuum. And then we're going to move on into Waverly's room, and I needed to dust her blinds like I did in our room, make her bed, organize her stuffed animals a little bit. And for the most part, like, her room wasn't too messy, so I was just kind of straightening things up, vacuuming, wiping down a few things, and her room was good to go. And actually, the day before I went into labor, we had our friends over, and this like whole, for like the last week and a half that I was pregnant, I would say we were really trying to keep the house cleaned before we went to bed, because I was like, you never know when I'm going to go into labor, and I don't want to come home to a messy house. So we had our friends over, and everyone's like, that's probably why you went into labor. But because I had been keeping my house so clean, like, it didn't even overwhelm me at all. But we have like a whole bunch of little kids in our friend group, and so we had to put all of, like, they were cleaning up all the toys that were out in the living room, but they didn't know where they went in Waverly's room. So we made sure that we cleaned up her room, and I'm so glad that I did, because I can't even imagine coming home to Waverly's room being like a tornado with all of the toys out. That would have just been so overwhelming, so I'm glad that we took the time to actually do that. So we're just finishing up vacuuming Waverly's room, and then we're going to move on into the bathroom and get that all deep cleaned. But a few things to be kind of looking forward to on my channel is my next video is going to be a realistic mom of two, like kind of just clean with me, how I tackle the day, just being a mom. My husband had to go back to work, and I could have had, like, you know, tons of family over helping, but I'm the type of person that I like to just kind of figure things out on my own, because I know that I'm gonna have to do that, and that's just kind of my personality. And honestly, this transition really hasn't been too difficult for me, which I'm super grateful for. I think it all just really depends on the baby, how your birth went, all of that, and all of it went really well. So I can't ask for anything more. I'm glad the transition is going as good as it is. Obviously, it's not 100% perfect, but that's it to be expected. It's like a whole new life coming into the world, but overall things are going really well. So I'm going to be sharing that video, and then I'm hopefully this week going to start to pull out all of my fall bins, and I'm going to start to decorate for fall. I had said in previous videos that I was just waiting until after the baby because it was too overwhelming trying to do it all like before I had the baby. So now hopefully I'll be able to get it done soon and we can decorate this new house and just make it so cozy. And I looked at the stores and couldn't really find anything that I super loved, but also just didn't really know what I needed. So what my game plan is I'm just going to decorate, and then as the fall season continues, I can get things that I need. So we'll probably have just my initial fall decorating videos, and then we'll probably have continuing just overall decorating, because I want to add a lot of decorations now and just hominess to our home, but also fall decorations. So be looking forward to tons of just homemaking, organization, cleaning, just all like home videos coming very soon. I think I'll probably just try to stick to one video a week if I can do that for now, and we're just going to play it by ear. I'm not going to try to overwhelm myself, but I do want to keep uploading because I absolutely love doing it. It's such a good like mom outlet for me to just kind of focus on something for myself. So we'll probably just do one video, and there might, be a week where there isn't one, but for now I'm really going to try to do at least one video a week. Not sure if I'm going to try to stick to a day or just kind of when I can get it up. That'll probably honestly be what it is until we get into more of a routine and figuring out how I can do it all exactly. But we are just going ahead and cleaning this bathroom. I started out with the vanity, well, really just the sink. There's not really a vanity with it. So the sink, the toilet, and I'm just using my scrubbing bubbles, and then the toilet bowl cleaner. I used some Entryway for the mirror, and I'm just going ahead and cleaning it. And I told myself the whole pregnancy I need to get an extendable like scrubber or like an electric one, and I never did. So glad that I didn't ever get that. It would have been so much easier to clean these bathrooms being so pregnant, but it's all good. I still want to get one of the electric scrubbers because I think that'll help with some of the hard water that we have. So I'll probably get one of those eventually, hopefully soon. So we're just going to go ahead and clean this. I do want to get some different lights for our different areas because it's kind of pulling pink, and it could just be the lighting on my camera since it did get all messed up. So just sorry about the quality of the actual like video. Normally it isn't this bad, but it was just, I don't know what I did to it to make it be like this. I don't know if like Waverly touched it or something when I didn't notice, or if I accidentally did it, and I don't even know what the setting is. So like I said, I'll probably have to just factory reset it, but we're just getting things cleaned up in here, and then that's all I got done in like the morning, afternoon before Trajan had gotten off work. And then after we had gotten home, I think we had gone grocery shopping this day because we were like, let's get stocked up on groceries, let's have the house clean. We were just really starting to get ready for the baby, which makes me think that this was actually closer to my due date. I think it was actually like a Wednesday or a Thursday that we ended up going and getting groceries and deep cleaning, and not like on a Monday or a Tuesday. I can't remember though. It's kind of like all a blur that last like week. I was just so uncomfortable and ready to have him out, and I was just trying to get everything ready. But we are just going to use some Pine Sol, get these floors mopped up, and then we'll jump to later in the evening. I wanted to get the dining room and the kitchen for sure cleaned, and I vacuumed the stairs to the downstairs. And then the next day I did go ahead and clean the living room just because it wasn't super messy, and I was like, that's like not too big of a deal because it wasn't too bad. I was more wanting to get like the deep cleaning stuff done. And then also that next morning I cleaned Trajan's bathroom, but I actually didn't end up filming Trajan's bathroom because it just got to be too much. So I think this is when you really start to notice the camera doing its weird thing, and hopefully this is going to be a space that we're going to fully transform now that I'm not pregnant, and I feel like I already just have way more motivation. I'm able to move so much better, so I think that's why I have more motivation to get stuff done. So I need to getting like our table refinished, finish exactly how we want it, figure out how we want the floor, and then I can decorate. I have so many different ideas for how I can decorate this space, so hopefully soon we can get all of that done. We got the dining room all nice and cleaned, and now we're moving on into the kitchen. We had made fried chicken a couple of days earlier, so I went ahead and had Trajan help me because I couldn't lift it to actually pour it back in. And then I wanted to just scrub down this stovetop really good, get that nice and cleaned. And then I needed to work on just spraying down the outsides of all the appliances with Windex, getting those nice and cleaned. And then we're going to move on into the other side of the kitchen, just cleaning all the counters off and then tackling those dishes. And then here in the kitchen, I also really need to get in on like the in-between part of the glass and the stove, like oven area. The actual inside of the oven is clean, but that glass area is dirty and you can see where stuff has been spilt. So I think I know how to clean it, but I need to just sit down and figure it out. But I wanted to wait until after, but I'm really excited to get into this space and really start to decorate it. I need to find some kind of storage cabinet like island situation that'll go next to the stove, but we can move it out and have it be an island for when we need to get into our drawers. So it needs to be something able to roll and like not super bulky and like easy to do. So hopefully I'll find that soon. And then I really want to get some decorations for this space because it kind of is just dark, and then I really need to get new lights for this. Where these cabinets are like a brown with the yellow light, it just really makes it look really yellow. So I need to get some white lights or something kind of like that, or just a little bit less yellow to just kind of brighten up the space. And then my husband is also going to be probably adding some under cabinet lighting to our cabinets just to give a little bit more light. So I'm hopefully going to be really transforming this kitchen soon. I just have tons of projects. Obviously, it's not going to happen overnight, but I just need to kind of be looking on Facebook Marketplace and just be adding things here and there. And it's going to take time, but I know it's going to be so worth it. And I'm excited to see how all of this can turn out. I'm thinking that since we don't use like our brown sugar flour a ton, I'm thinking I might add those to my shelves in the dining room. I think that would be a cute way to kind of decorate over there. So I might be doing something like that. I'm not exactly sure yet. I'm still kind of playing with things and kind of figuring it out, but I'm just really excited to figure out how I can decorate this space. And here in just a minute, you'll have to, when I'm doing the floor, you'll have to let me know if, I think I need, once I get like our cabinet that's going to go by the stove, I'll need to get a different runner. This one's going to be probably too long, but I'm wondering if I should just get a small runner or if I should try to get like a square or circle rug to go into this space. So let me know what you think. Moving on into this back door area, we need to figure out a little storage solution for shoes, because it is nice to keep like a pair of shoes out for each of us, just so we can have them if we need to run quickly out the door, or go into the garage, just if we are running the garbage out, anything like that. So I need to figure out a solution for that. I'm not sure exactly what that is yet, because there isn't a ton of space, and that door is where we keep like our brooms, mops, my vacuum, all that kind of stuff, so I don't want it to be blocking that. So we'll kind of see. And then another project is we need to paint this whole area. We need to also paint the kitchen. So hopefully we are going to be getting to painting soon. I'll probably give it a little bit longer, just to I probably want to get like my fall stuff up, and then that will be kind of like an in-between project here and there. And I'm thinking I might add like a calendar or something to this space, just so we have something, because I feel like I just want to be able to know like when certain bills are coming out, or if we have like something going on a particular day. So I probably will add a calendar there. And then I'm trying to decide how to decorate like up above the stairs, because there is a big open area, or if you just leave that kind of blank. I'm sure it'll stay blank for a little while, just because that's not my top priority right now. We'll get it painted looking nice, and that's it. But I'm going ahead and getting this little tile area nice and mopped, and then we are going to go ahead and move on into the living room and get that area all nice and cleaned up. We needed to just get it tidied up, but I also needed to clean the windows and just overall give the space a nice good cleaning. Just wiping down these living room blinds, cleaning the windows, and then something that we really need to do is go outside. We need to really just pressure wash the whole entire house, but something that we really need to do, and you probably noticed on some of the windows, is we really need to just clean the outside of the windows. They're really dusty from when we've had like wind and dust storms and like rain, so I need to get those all cleaned up. So that's something that we're hopefully going to get tackled this fall, getting the house pressure washed and getting it nice and cleaned. And then I still need to figure out hiding the cord, and then also we need to figure out exactly how to decorate this. But since we're going to have the holidays coming up, I'm not really going to worry about that until the new year, because I'll have all of the fall decorations and then we'll go straight into Christmas. So I will figure out my everyday decor for that in the new year, which is so crazy to talk about, that I won't have everyday decorations up for quite a while, but I love this time of year, so that's okay. But now we're going ahead and wiping down this end table, and then we're going to fold this load of laundry really quick, and then we're going to get into vacuuming the couches and getting those all cleaned up. I just had this box of decorations sitting by the front door for a while, and after I had got done decorating, I was like, you know what, these can probably just go downstairs until I can get to organizing the downstairs. And so I went ahead and I took this rug up and I put that by our back door, and then I went ahead and put one of my other runners that used to be in my kitchen, and I went ahead and put it over here, and I really like the way that looks. And I'm gonna go ahead and mop this. We're gonna give it the overall like vacuum of the whole space, and then that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you guys all so much for being here and hanging out with me today. I hope you were able to get tons of cleaning motivation. Thank you for your patience for the video quality on this video. Hopefully after my next one, since I didn't realize it until after, it will be back to better quality. And thank you for just being patient, as I just had a new baby and we are figuring out our new normal and everything like that. But I'm hoping to, like I said, post once a week. We'll see though. But if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see just more motivation, homemaking, decorating, styled videos, be sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any more of them. And I will see you guys all in my very next one. Bye!